Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's me. Yes, that's because it's a bit behind. Where would I post a self? I don't know. You're just really quiet. Oh, and he's gone. But regardless, welcome to the stream if anybody's joined yet. I don't believe anybody is here. Oh wait, we have got viewers. You were just very quiet, was the issue. Yeah, like, unbelievably quiet. Yeah, like, quiet. Oh, I think so. So, today we have C4 versus Vanquish. Yes. So, we have... Ooh, we are entering the game.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Starting. Going to Hanamura. Yes. We have two definite playoff contenders today. Can you not? Is there a way to turn up your mic?
Initiating match.
Oh, we are paused. Okay. Yeah, go for it. Okay. In the meantime, if it doesn't work, I guess I will be solo casting. We have, I believe, Vanquish actually on stream for the first time this season. We have
Ready for battle.
hey, so we have C4 coming out with goats, or Zen goats, going up against Hanzo Mei from Impulse. So that seems like, I feel as though Vanquish probably have the compositional advantage there, with the Mei to wall off when they try and push through choke, and that Hanzo to try and shred out some big damage. So.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right.
Attackers incoming.
Starting off with Sentai, trying to pumping out some early damage. Maywall coming up there, blocking off a few as they come through. Charge gets booped to the side. And this looks like an early fight. An early fight win for Vanquish. They're waiting.
This will heal you. Your team was burning.
Force them up.
My will.
Get the vine. And commander drops early into the fight. Big pick there. Probably going to cause a reset. Yep. Vanquish push out. We apologise for the technical difficulties. Penguino's mic. I believe so.
Fire at will. Готовности.
We have picks going mostly in the way of Vanquish there, or C4, I mean, and C4 taking this point. But
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
yeah, this will probably be a bit of delay push, I would expect, or maybe not. To wait for Big Red to get into map.
All systems check out.
My will.
I'm back in the fight.
They're flanking round. A bit indecisive there. Going from mid now. Popping that rally. Big Red goes up. Let's get the hands out. Dark Queen to drop in line. Drop. Picks. Ocean dropping very low there. Still Trans. Sentai again, back up, unopposed on the high ground. Can he get any picks? He needs to start doing something. Why is this very quickly going to turn away from?
Огонь по готовности.
Rav gets the Lucio. And this could be. Can they stagger anymore? The line gets on, doesn't get the pin. This looks as though it's going to be C4's point. It's just a matter of can they clean up? Skarner gets back with the sound barrier. Still just staggering. No picks coming in favour of Vanquish. That is first point. Wonderful.
0-2. Switching sides.
Okay. That may have been my fault.
Okay, I think I should be heard now.
Yes. I apologise to people watching for that. Very professional first.
Okay, well we've got
Okay.
everything sorted
It
out
should
now.
be all better now.
Oh, the stream is still
So-
on a loading screen.
Yeah, that's just when I'm tabbed out. So,
Maybe you should tab back in.
Attackers
have to.
incoming in
Okay.
30 seconds.
So we have a Sim Reaper strat coming out from Vanquish here.
I assume what they could be
It's just-
doing is using the sim to TP onto point, which we saw very common in last night's match between Impulse
5, 4, 3.
and on the other side we're seeing a May Reaper strat coming out.
Defend objective A.
It's an Ana Zen.
Oh, they're all going up
Oh,
top,
they're all
they're rushing up
pushing up
top. And flanking round behind. Coming in
Forcing
from
the
right side of
rotation.
point. The wall separates the line out. Gets
And
focused
he
down
gets picked
quickly.
off easily. Big anti-nade coming in.
And C4
Getting, I
looks
think,
as though
3
they're
of
going
them.
to push this away. It's Ocean suicides. And the supports gone back to spawn.
I think.
Impulse or Vanquish now swap over to that double sniper.
Yes, I was gonna say that they have to change something because, like, while in the first person they had that surprise element, they don't have that anymore. So they'll have to change up something.
Yeah. They're just waiting for Senpai to try and get that pick, but unable to get anything or being scared off by May window.
Getting that pick onto
Oh,
Mary
except
window.
he gets him there. Could this be the pusher in now? Still, May Wall gets Ocean separated from the team, and he gets focused down.
Yeah.
But the pick's still coming in, or push still coming in.
It seems that. Oh, big pick on the goal speed from Sentai. With
Oh,
big
big
hammer coming out
shutter.
at 3.
Apologise for this.
And
But now we have Dark Winter.
4 ults on the side of Vanquish, including a shadow, which could be quite big.
Oh, but the early deep picks onto both of the Vanquish DPS. Shut down the push, at least for a while.
Yeah, they'll be having to wait until they get back in. Other Sentai does have Foresight built up.
This
Nice.
is a very impressive hold so
And
far
yeah.
from C4 though.
It is impressive. Oh! Sentai in the wall now. Walled off. Up at the window.
Lots of balls being popped in.
Can't hit boss.
C4 seem to be cleaning up though with that blizzard. Very nice blizzard there.
And that was 4 ults used on the side of Vanquish to no avail. Didn't even get a tick from him.
Yes. Countered by... albeit...
A May
There
and a
was
Reaper.
3 ults still used by C4 there. With this trans also being.
But C4 do still have hammer, which
Oh.
doesn't get anything. They do still have any boost.
Picks being traded there. Oh, now they're starting to go in Vanquish's favour. It's now 5v4.
Sentai popping off,
Okay, and that's Sentai cleaning up.
and it should be a point take for Vanquish. However, the amp is still there.
Shack. Yeah,
Shank's
again,
very touchy.
staggered hard.
That'll mean that Vanquish
Objective A captured.
Vanquish should
New
and
defense
could, in
Objective
theory, roll. Well, not really roll. Maybe get a tick or two.
Ça pique,
We have
n'est-ce pas? I needed
Godspeed here switching onto the Widow to try and duel Sentai.
no one on my side.
And Sentai wins the duel.
Surprise, surprise.
And all the picks
Sprout ult on to Mary window. However, C4
both
are
of the
getting
Vanquish supports dropping. That could be enough to hold it here.
could be.
With 2 C3.
Wally on Weddick. I am unstoppable.
Zarya takes the nano. And there we go. C4 home.
C4 win this fight. Although they did
And
need
Hana
an
Hana.
mana boost to do it.
Yes. But with still having that grab and the complete lack of ults on the side of Vanquish as well,
Well, they do
it
have
still should be pretty
Coalescence.
good.
They do have Coalescence, and they're most of the way towards Graviton Surge. They have one ult. Not. Impulse deciding to push up through top right. And just off to
On the grab.
grab and blade coming out. And getting
That's another C4.
almost a team wipe.
Yes.
Sentai finally going down, and that's a big stagger onto Sentai. Vanquish do have Graviton Surge built up now, as well as still retaining that Coalescence, and they almost have Shatter built up.
Upward ocean here with his grab. We can get a big one up there.
On paper, this fight looks like it could be going in Vanquish's favour. Grab coming out.
One with the grab. No fix so far. Marlo.
Kamala going down as well as Darwin.
Darkwood gets 3.
Callahan going down as well. However, Merryweather does still have Nano Boost to be used. Kamala switching on to Hammond just to try and stall. And they're going now.
Gets that nano.
Star popping blade. And gets big red.
2 months. Pick's still going in their favour. However, with 2 CP spawns, this should be C4 spawn. There we go.
60 seconds
Yet again,
remaining.
that is just the power of 2C. Being on defense with 2 CP.
And for sight being used at,
Despite it.
in some ways a questionable time. Because they don't seem to be pushing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just sort of been wasted. So questionable use of an ult there. And quite useful as well.
Yeah.
And they're now just waiting. And now pushing into it.
Come down middle. Rush point.
Not getting off bubble. Just kept him alive for a bit longer. He's being dropped.
Oh, Callahan dying with the grab. Oh
Big Red going down, however he did use the ult and did get Skylar. Godspeed taking down the Sentai, however going down to Ocean. It's just a brawl on
no.
point really.
Window. Getting harassed by Spar up top, but he gets the purple, probably saving his
Огонь
life.
по готовности!
There's the
coming out
grab.
for Callahan.
No
However,
picks
they
from
weren't able to
there.
follow up. Spar has his blade. However, once
Oh,
down,
it's right here. Need a big blade.
blade gets 2.
2 with the blade.
But now it does come out onto the Hammond again. Merrywindow's up top here, almost uncontested. However,
Merrywindow
Spar is going to try and see if he can sort out that. Merrywindow dropping dangerously low. However, going to pick up.
All systems
It's a
checked
health
out.
back. Finally, Merrywindow goes down. Callahan getting low in the mech and Callahan out of mech. And going down. They trapping it from behind the wall. And a pulse bomb used, we got nothing.
There's one. The mines come out as well. Get the D-neck. Can C4 manage to turn this around? It looks like they are.
Vanquish
Turn it
almost denied it.
Vanquish needs some more picks. No, not coming. Sentai being the last one alive.
C4
we go.
take map 1.
1.
Cheers 4. Well done. Well done, Ocean. Quite a surprising
Wow.
map 1 victory for C4. I think everyone
Fire at will!
had Vanquish as their favourites. What do you think went wrong for Vanquish here?
It was the lack of, when they got picks on point B, they just didn't get the full clean team wipes that are required on 2CP.
Expected.
Meaning C4 could just stagger out forever and ever until eventually they got enough people to actually re-engage, and then just slowly attrition down Vanquish. Seemed to be a poor use of ults in order to like get the full-on push.
And we did see in Merrywindow's play of the game there, the Zenyatta's trans completely outdid all of the damage that would have come in from the Grav Dragon combo, which was a great use of a trans from Merrywindow.
Yeah.
Some subs being made here with
Ocean clearly. Oh, I don't know. I do know Vanquish like to make tactical subs for different maps.
I have heard that Ocean enjoys swapping out DPS players and support players to try and push matches more in his favor. Because I've heard reports that he believes that for him, games rely on him making the right swaps for supports in some cases. So can we see his theory work out for him? Zab coming in for Spa, which means I think we should see a lot more Widowmaker coming out from
Yes.
Vanquish, as well as maybe a lot less
As
like Genji.
Initiating.
as you would expect, to be honest, especially on this map in particular, downtown.
Some nice sightlines,
Yes, very nice sightlines.
especially at the
Very nice map
tops.
for Widow, just in general.
Especially from like the tops of the buildings, you can sort of just almost see
Yes.
down into the enemy spawn.
I wonder whether Godspeed is going to try and challenge this map with that.
Ready for battle.
But
As I rightly predicted, just before the map started, Zaz will be on the Widowmaker. But apart from that, it seems they're just running the same sort of comp that they ran last map, which we see that did not really work out for them.
5, 4,
and also we have Dive coming out
round 1.
from
Capture the
C4, which
With the
was
Widowmaker.
probably one of the first times this league, first time this season, Dive has actually been banned.
Could be interesting to see how well it works. Godspeed going down already to Sentai. That could be a big pick early on because now they've got nothing to try and counteract the damage coming up from his apps.
And
It
Beast
seems
Team
to
getting
be-
2.
Point seems to be completely left alone. However, Reinhardt is
Crit.
going back.
Dot crit.
Try and cap point. However, those valuable couple seconds that they missed out on could completely change how this point goes. Merrywindow taking out
Very
Sentai.
window with the early pick.
Merrywindow is
Big
very.
Red coming up to deal with Sabs.
Merrywindow seems to have been very almost aggressive on Zen, getting a couple picks. And people stop running dive. They're running guts.
And they start winning.
Merrywindow getting Sentinel again. Both one was getting them. And both Ocean and both Vanquish go down. Take for C4. That was a very good one for C4. So you
Very
can
clean,
see-
got the early pick onto Sentai and just kind of snowballed forward.
I believe the only player they lost in that fight was Merrywindow, and that was the first one.
we now have Zab swapping over onto that
Interesting.
beat. Massive shatter.
And it's just being cleaned up by
That
the
is
Vanquish
clean up.
players.
BK there from Dark Hunter. Big place.
And Vanquish still have more percentage than C4.
Yes. Albeit the ult advantage is in favour of C4 with both, or with Grav, Rally, Sound Barrier and Trans. With all three support ultimates, they should be able to win this fight. Should be able to win.
Power of destruction.
Quick rotate around to the bottom.
Senpai is in behind him though.
По готовности.
Basically almost beating Big Red out of the train.
Grav.
Огонь по готовности.
Big Red does have his bomb.
Oh, the Grav gets egged. Oh, Big Red, massive.
Huge eat by Big Red. Even bomb coming out. Gets the house.
That is C4's point. They did use all 4 of their ultimates in order to do it. And with the 93%, this is literally one fight territory now. For Vanquish.
Yeah.
So, we have 4 ultimates on the side of Vanquish.
Senpai using his pulse bomb, however, to no avail. So we still do have 3 ults, including Hammer and... Ooh, big fire strike. And Zabs gets his Death Blossom eaten by Big Red and C4.
Yeah,
Have
they
won
win that
fight
fight
again.
despite being in the disadvantage and now flipping their ult economy. And there's Ocean always jokes about C4's ult economy. That was pretty bad on Vanquish's part.
And however, the Beastian is still holding on to his confidence. Is he ever going to? Big Grandpa Surge coming out, getting just about all of them. With Kamala getting both Ocean and Basic. And Zabs as well. Huge plays from Kamala.
That's the fight in the round going in favour of Vanquish.
C4.
That's
It's going C4-1, not Vanquish.
0 to 1.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Ready
I'll get
for
the teams
battle.
mixed up.
Well done. Well done. It's going so well, and then you ruin it.
So,
That was a very, very good last fight from C4, especially from Kamala. Kamala popping off with a 3k in the very last fight.
5, 4,
been very impressed with his fight so far. He definitely seems, or particularly this map, definitely winning the line duel between him and Dark.
C4 coming out with an Ash Somber strat. With Kamala again coming out with Reinhardt. Dark Hunter getting hacked, but he is being kept alive by the healers of Vanquish. Senpai going down to Big Red down. That's a big pick. Zab's going down to Big Red again as well. Both DPS players going down to Big Red. 2 big picks going to Big Red.
Doc's dropping low there and dying, and C4 getting the point and the fight. This is just clean up kills now for C4.
And Nasty Stagger onto Ocean. They'll have to wait quite a while to get him to come back. This has been a very, very good few opening maps from C4. However, Callahan is still out of his net. Got
Got the Shatter Jewel coming on board.
base to get in Kamala. However, Kamala did get a big shadow.
Big AMP.
Big AMP. And they are getting
There we
the
go,
kills.
that is it. Another C4 one fight. This is looking like a very strong performance from C4. And
Ult economy is quite even on both sides. With Vanquish having...
oh, that was a... must have been a fat finger play there by Shanks. Wasted that sound barrier before the fight even started.
And that ult economy is firmly in the favour of Vanquish. With them having
Could that
4
state
ults.
completely
Dragon's coming out. Sentai, however, Sentai does go down and gets nothing from the dragon.
Shatter blocked there by Kamala. Bob being charged way out of the fight.
And point being flipped. That misuse of a beat drop could have been the turning point in that fight. I think it was.
Repairing the damage.
However, Gosby does have his EMP and Callahan does have his Ether Ball.
As we know, that combo can be used to devastating effect if executed properly.
However, Zabs does have his...
And the hack on top of it. Zab should die there.
Yeah, and he does.
Point being flipped into C4's favour. As the picks also starting to turn in their favour now. Dark Winter dropping. That.
However, Ocean does get back on the point. Harry gets hot, so he can't use his ult. Shadow comes out over getting no one.
Gets
Definitely getting draw speed.
just Sentai left. Oh, one basic sitting up on the top of that point. He gets slapped.
Can he stall and wait for his teammates to get back? No. Doesn't seem like he can. Only Sentai left on point in the C9s.
And that is map 2 going in favour of C4. That. This is surprising to me, however, very well deserved. Lead for C4.
That's a very big shadow coming from Dark Hunter there. Good few picks. I'm receiving news coming from the XOL game that XOL have won map 1.
Ooh. Wait, that's against Infinity, isn't it? So.
Yeah. Maybe not as surprising as you originally thought it was, but a good start for XOL.
Yeah. Oh, and B-Wood, it's 2-0 to C4 so far.
Yeah.
So.
Ocean subbing himself
Ocean
out for Spa.
So who will be
Interesting.
the off-tank now? That's the question.
Oh, Skylar coming out as well. What is this? No, Skylar going back in. It's
Is
Ian
the
coming
beasting
out.
out?
Yes. What is this? Triple deeps?
I hope so. That would be fun to watch.
Could be very fun to watch. I wonder if, because C4 are actually winning, if Ocean is going to accuse them of cheating, as it says in his name for them.
Quick question. Where
Yeah.
is Kamala, on like the C4 side? What number is he? Like, going from top to bottom?
5. Private career profile, come on, I wanted to see. Oh, hold on a second. Where's C4 gone?
What has... C4 has disappeared.
Okay, unless they're doing some
I
mad swaps, I don't see what's going on. Mizu could be coming in, but apart from that, I really don't know.
yeah.
Some interesting strats coming out from C4.
Yes. It gives me a good chance then, in the meantime, to talk about the standings currently and the implications if this finishes with a C4 win.
Which, right now, is looking quite likely.
Yes, with the performance of C4 so far.
Oh, here's Godspeed.
Ocean put her name as cheaters for, so we're not playing until he changes it back.
Oh.
With a delay, but that's a dick move.
Yeah.
We can either host or he can change the name and invite us back. So just triggered because we're sweeping the fuck out of him.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
then.
while we're waiting, you can include your party audio and we can have a quick interview.
Okay, audio is included. Sweet.
Okay, so how do you think the first two maps have gone for you? Obviously, a very, very good start.
Very strong performance.
I think everyone's had a strong performance. I think our off tank that's playing main tank right now is doing amazing. Like Kumala's really stepped up to the occasion. I'm really proud of him because he is one of the new players. Well, when I mean new, like he's been with us since the start, but not the start of season 2, but he just hasn't been playing much because he's been like trying to focus on CGL and school and all that. So I'm really happy for him there. And then yeah, I think everyone's stepping up. Achur's playing really well. Khan's playing really well. I'm lagging a bit, but no excuses for me. Mary's getting play of the game. Mary's playing amazing. Like he's climbed a lot, and he really deserves everything he's been getting because he's been working his ass off for so long. So.
Kamala is playing very well. We're getting a 3k on the little town map, I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
On
That
Sam.
shatter for the play of the game, we were like, what? We were so confused because we had our shield up there, but we shattered straight through it.
And that is the beauty of Vine Shatters. They just work however they fancy, and no one really knows. They're still, I think, probably one of the buggiest things left in this game. Like, but
I don't know why Ocean's getting annoyed.
I'm pretty sure, like,
Oh dear.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna disinclude my audio for a second.
Okay.
So in the castle, I got shit for talking to someone when I didn't even say shit about their team, and they call us cheaters, and they're playing victim. Fuck. Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
Is there a house sticker up here? He shouldn't be. Like, no one should be talked to like Spa was talked to, but at the same time,
you can't really control that.
you shouldn't be enforcing that same shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Calling my whole team a bunch of cheaters and spitting. You're 2-0 down.
Mhm.
You change your name to cheaters?
Oh.
And I said I'll join right back as soon as he changed it, but he's not changing it, so.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to the other parties.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm well down.
Yeah.
Well, this is this is an interesting new,
development, to say
yeah,
the
an
least.
interesting development. And there's now an argument going on in the chat. Oh dear. This is
Are we going to be started?
if Ethan is sensible, he'll change the name. Right, Ocean. If Ocean is sensible, he'll change the name. Which,
Yeah.
considering he's taking so long to
Don't think
start,
he
considering he's taken so long to start, I think he could be. I hope he is.
I think the more likely option is arguments just going on.
Yeah.
But in other news, Spartans Influx game is finished. 4-0 to Spartans.
Mhm. Which, in some ways... Oh, what's...
The,
I'm trying to talk some sense into Ethan.
yeah. So exactly what I should have said. How I was supposed to have a representative league when you do stuff like this, actually. Just why? Why is this happening? To be honest.
I'm just gonna add everyone.
What? To the party or what?
No.
Oh, that's gonna get easy piss.
It's not my fault. It's Ethan's fault.
Yeah, I know. I know.
In other news, XOL has won map 2.
Ooh, nice. That's,
So that's quite interesting, but again, not really unexpected. Because,
Yeah.
especially with all the trouble that Insanity has been having, however, they were being rebuilt
Yeah.
by Godspeed. However, I think it will just take a bit of time for
yeah.
for them to start playing properly together as a team, I guess.
Yeah, I think it will be. Well. So literally his entire team, from the looks of things, Vanquish, wants Ocean to change the name.
Yeah, I think people just want to get playing now, which, to be honest, it's quite difficult to think here and sit up and think up stuff to play, to say, but like,
Hopefully Godspeed just goes.
oh god, oh.
Like, seriously, why?
Oh, jeez.
Just
Can we just get back to playing?
oh, they want me to host.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Okay.
You, okay.
I will.
Oh,
invite
we're
you.
entering the game now.
Can
I
you
will
invite
send
me
you an
back?
invite. Yep. This is a shit show. Sorry for my
Professional.
Welcome
use of
to
language,
reality.
but like,
But
apparently someone in Vanquish's team is crying over being called a thought, which I mean, I don't know if that's true, but if it is, then I have to say it's a bit of an overreaction, in my opinion. But I don't know
message from
what's
Sentai.
going on.
Stop the stream.
Stop the stream. Oh, fantastic. Wait, hold on.
Ready for battle.
I don't know. I'll keep spectating until I hear otherwise from like Godspeed or someone else.
Attackers incoming.
Or
in
keep
30
streaming this
seconds.
game. We tried to make the best of this.
Are you still streaming or?
Yes, I'm still streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're still gonna stream. We're still cast this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the pain.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
coming out with Sengoats.
Yeah.
Going
Already.
into Widow Genji, meaning C4 should just be able to roll over this fairly easily. Unless Sentai or Zab seriously pops off.
Dark Hunter getting the pick on Kamala. And
AC
going
gets
down.
staggered out for being over aggressive. Which
Sentai already having built up his blade with advantage clearly going
go, coming for the Zen. Gets the Zen.
Sentai and picking down. All of
Kamala
C4
still
now.
shatters though.
Whether C4 are able to get a good couple picks in this fight.
But the stagger and the spar dropping as well. So now we have
Merrywinder
be
going
agreed,
down
this
again.
should be
And Zab's finally being taken out by Godspeed. However, Zab does have his ult built up, as well as Beastion and Spa. Spa playing instead of Ocean.
all like
Definitely.
what's that? Is it tactical change or decided for pieces? Darkwind with the big shatter, but no actual damage left alive to follow up on it. It's still
Basically a
should be
takeout.
C4's fight.
And I believe they should take this point. It's only the Beastion. That point is from the center.
Just focusing on the one Genji.
And Sentai being taken down. This should be a point take. And it is. Big red plays Diva Bomb. With both advantage clearly in favour of C4 coming through, whereas Vanquish having Zab switching onto the Tracer.
Which is still
We're
a
trying-
questionable pick against Goats.
I think it's mainly to try and get in behind them and maybe take out their supports.
Yeah. We're playing with that Tracer Genji against Goats. I don't see the damage being there to effectively burn through all their attacks.
Beam bomb going off, however, don't make it out of there. Back in his Mac. Zab's is in their background. However, Big
Sentai
Red
shut
does
that
notice.
instantly as he pops that blade. So, got Zabs being sneaky behind.
However, he was seen by Big Red, so they will know that he is in behind them.
Огонь по готовности.
Grab coming out all from Godspeed. And they are getting the follow-up kills, and the second point is taken in lightning quick time.
Oh, no window drops so low there, but Zab's unable to finish off that kill.
Zabs does have his pulse and what advantage is in Vanquish's favour, having 2 ults.
Огонь по готовности!
Almost, yeah, almost 3.
Sound barrier counter.
And no picks coming up after that,
Dropping low.
does go down. Again, Merrywind picking him off. Merrywind is very effective at getting picks. Trans coming out. Trans coming out when dragons get popped. Zabs and the Beast all going down as well as Sentai. Also be dropping Daisy too low.
Charged miles into the back line. We're finished though. It's just a matter of now how long can Vanquish stagger.
At 0 meters, the point is contested. And C4 take the fight.
Score.
Again, another good showing for C4.
Switching sides.
While maybe their ult economy isn't always
Initiating match.
the best, that doesn't really matter when they're able to win some of these fights as convincingly as they are. It'll be interesting to see what Vanquish can do to basically counteract this.
Yeah, the DPS picks there by Vanquish, just, I don't know. I don't feel like...
I don't feel they were the best options that they could have
Yeah, I really don't.
come out with.
Ready for
Also
battle.
thought I'd notify you. Ocean, I believe, is accusing Godspeed of cheating again.
Okay.
Attackers incoming. in
This...
30 seconds.
Yet again. This... really is not the most professional showing.
This is a great opening match to cast for us as a
Yeah.
casting partnership. Certainly
We're
not going
starting
off.
out. I didn't mean to go on. AKA accusations of cheating, people with bots and thieving, and also just general.
C4 rolling Vanquish.
Yeah, exactly.
Big guy dropping quite low in his back. However, does get rid of. He's almost out there. However, he's still in it by the skin of his teeth. Zabs on top, uncontested. However, Big Red is going up to deal with him. And does finally get picked off. Another good opening fight from C4. Able to hold him up just before that corner.
Ready for battle!
Could this be another good hold by C4? So far,
With the
looking
way
promising.
With Wayne, especially with Wayne taking points there.
Yes. The way they're playing, just
They've just been,
Dragons gets the kill. Godspeed dropping low.
and Kamal going down as well.
Yeah, this actually looks like it's going to be a one fight here.
Double kill.
See through the dragon's eyes.
And it seems that unless C4 can touch,
I think they are conceding that point. Albeit Callahan drops very low.
he does indeed. However, C4 do have all 6 ults available.
This is going to be a very big fight with Vanquish basically also having 6 ults. It's going to be now having all 6.
Yeah. Shadow coming out for both teams. Sorry, C4. Dragon out. So many ults being used 4 on the side of
Dark Hunter dropping as well.
Vanquish. 4 on the side of Vanquish and 5 on the side of Fight 4. Very good fight against both. However, Vanquish do retain their 2 support ults while not losing the fight. So in other words, winning the fight. Zab starting to harass the C4 backline.
Valley should be enough
Right,
to push in onto the
And
right.
Coalescence being tall.
But
Oh,
focus doesn't seem to be great on the side of C4, but Dark Hunter still manages to drop in the end.
Godspeed. Dark Hunter and Penguino. Pick it off. Red die. And Shanks getting Spa. A couple big siders coming out the side of. Oh, they
Now we've
Vanquish
got
do have
Spa.
3 ults.
but with the trans online for C4, that should be enough to counteract.
Oh, Shadow coming out the side of C4. And against no one. Locked on Dark Hunter. No big bubble kill. Shadow coming out the side of Vanquish and getting 3. And all 3
There
of
we
them
go, that
do
looks like
get
Vanquish
picked off.
fights.
Picked off. Nice side of Vanquish. Vanquish look a lot better.
Yeah, this is
This point, I
very
guess.
much improved.
This is the Vanquish I suppose we were expecting to see
Yes.
for the match. So
Fire at will. Girl, the Mahol.
There we go.
that
First
Vanquish
center
coming
drop.
out.
That's 2.
Spa gone.
That should be. That sand barrier probably was not needed there by Shanks. Been 2 picks up already. Other picks.
I suppose to
Started
Guarantee.
going in favour.
guarantee that they won that fight.
Soft drop? Nope. Oh yes.
Dabs does drop.
Fire strike.
C4 almost having a shatter. However, Kamala's barrier does go down quite low.
Sentai trying to take that high ground, but he does take the high ground, does take that bridge.
Even though there
What
is
can
shots.
get rid of shatter? Gets 2 with the shatter. Beastian dropping very low. Finish that off. But no.
Zab's dropping dangerously low, however, Dark's get healed. The Beast should drop it to half health. However, again, getting killed. Raleigh coming on the side of C4.
Dragons.
Zab's harassing their backhand. Uses pulse bomb, gets half there.
Shatter gets
Does
blocked
help.
there.
Godspeed uses grab.
Grab. Again.
I don't think
C4
the
winning the fight and then using another ult afterwards when there was really no need to invest that death blossom.
more news in from the XOL match, with XOL winning map 3 and winning the series. Where map 4 will still be played for map differential.
We now have C4 taking a very aggressive hold. Shatter coming online.
They do force the drop from basic. While rotating
Sentai
down.
is cleaning up. What is that one, sir?
This is quite, as it seems to be, quite a decisive fight win. Ooh, Big Red getting
The
dropped
aggressive hold.
as soon as he comes down to spawn. He tried to teleport out of spawn and then Sentai picked him off as soon as he got out of his teleportation. real size C4.
And here we go, grab dragons.
More dragons.
Doesn't get any.
Dragons. They didn't even have Mary Windows traps.
I believe the sound barrier was used there. By Shanks.
Yeah, it was.
To keep them up for.
As well as rally.
Yeah.
Vanquish need to have a successful push
10
come on
seconds.
soon.
10 seconds.
Can William managed to get to touch. But tries to push in, already down to half health. Oh, no
Grab,
touch.
grab, and getting
Well, basic touch.
sent in grab. It seems they have touched. Godspeed going down when he was charged as well.
Pass into the iris.
And it seems,
Let's go.
unless Vanquish can touch, which they don't, C4 have won the series.
There we
But
go.
again, as I said in the XOL map, there will still be the 4th map played, again for map differential. So Sam, what does this do to league standings?
So, league standings. C4 will be going up to 6 points. Based off current things, I would probably say it's going to be a 4-0. Some map differential, that will take them up to 4th place.
Impeccable.
Behind Sith, who are still, or the only team to have won 3 games so far. Then Impulse and TBM are in 2nd, who have both had a bye week so far. So while they are undefeated, are still 3 points behind Sith.
However, that should balance itself out with Sith having a bye week later in the season.
Yes, in week 7, I believe. So, and this will cause Vanquish to only drop down 1 place, I believe. However, I have not updated the standings in relation to the other results that have gone off today. But they'll be dropping down a couple places after this fairly disappointing performance from a team that was expected to be competing for the league title.
In the other matches today, Exile are currently beating Insanity 3-0, and Spartans, I believe, took down Influx 4-0. Would I be right in saying that?
I believe so. Yeah, Spartans were 4-0.
Okay. A good couple. Interesting matches today. With this one,
Yes.
would have been interesting, but
This-
marred by controversy. And Ocean still
This-
hasn't changed the name.
Exactly.
Why he doesn't, I do not know.
Was
Are we finally going to get to see a fourth map?
when will this be starting? However,
We have got 13 viewers.
yes, and we still have Ocean very,
Stubbornly.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
or he is, the reason why he's named the Cheaters 4 is because he is still accusing Godspeed of having a name bot.
Initiating match.
This is quite a shambles, but still, we just have to get on with it, I guess. We are now on to, as you can see, Blizzard World. I do like this map.
Yes. It's, it looks nice. I don't like playing it, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh.
maybe not necessarily for actually playing it, but certainly the scenery is quite nice. I'd love to go riding that roller coaster.
Ready for battle.
Or just the way it loops in and out
Oh.
of everywhere, I guess.
Yes.
It goes way up there. Oh, I know. Well, that's something different. Oh,
When is Blizzard making
Attackers
Blizzard World in real
incoming
life?
in 30 seconds.
that'd be quite cool. I would go to that.
Yeah.
So, coming out from the side of Vanquish, we see what looks to be goats on the defense,
5,
and
4, 3,
goats on the attack,
1. Attackers incoming.
with Maryland on the Zarya. Even though I thought
Oh,
Godspeed would
this
have been
is
the strong card.
Trollbex.
Yeah,
Just noticed who everyone's playing.
Kamala is
There you
on
go.
Lucia.
Callahan being the only legitimate. This is an insult to Vanquish. And could prove costly. And the fact that this arrogance doesn't seem to be paying off so far in the first fight. It going
Yeah, we-
very much Vanquish's way.
You would expect to see changes coming out from the side of C4, or not. They're still going to be troll picks. Big Bear's getting back
They
into
have
the
built
match.
trams.
Yeah. I'm going to spectate Godspeed.
It is. Trans keeping his team alive there for Godspeed, and the picks turning in C4's favour. They are winning. They are winning.
They are, even with these troll picks. Quite interesting. With Zen going very aggressive.
Objective
What are you doing?
Stop the payload.
No one's pushing the point.
There we go, we've
Well,
got
someone.
one in.
Big Red also going back to assist with the body pushing.
We have C4 falling back after they attempted to gain some ground. Godspeed playing very aggressive though and dying. Playing the pressure.
Oh, Sentai does go down on the Lucio. Sentai playing the Lucio, which is interesting.
Time to raise my AC.
However, I suppose it does make sense in the fact that they
Suiting up.
don't really have any other support players. Must be going down again, however he does have his trans.
Godspeed.
Will do.
He might not be the most certain player. Quite aggressive in his
Yeah.
positioning.
Yeah.
That is resulting in him dying early multiple times.
Ram not eaten by Big Red who's right next to Zabs. However, Big Red does have his bomb, and so does Spa.
But the bomb gets blocked. Except the grab
Shanks
comes
does
in
get taken
as
down
Shanks
by
dies.
the Beastian. And Calhoun taken down by Spa. Spa also taken down by Kamala.
Apologise for the lag. Ooh, Shanks gets that nice pick onto the Beastian there. Dodge. They can engage. Sadly,
Or they can
might not
just
make
stand
full use
up.
of this.
Again, alt advantage firmly in Vanquish's favour with C4 only really having heat drop and Valor, and using the Valor. With Calhoun being quite an aggressive position like he used it.
Well, lucky there with the bombs. Godspeed coming in with that trans, keeping his team alive. Counter grab coming in now from C4. And the picks,
Dark Hunter
all going
does
in
go down.
C4's favour.
And Spag got down as well. As well as to be
Probably, yes, that will be point.
which is quite surprising considering that it seems C4 were just trolling at this point. So Callahan does have his rally built up as well as Big Red having his back bomb. Shanks should have his shatter built up soon. C4 just sticking to the point while playing a bit aggressive.
Oh,
Huge
big
bomb
bomb
coming
from
out
Big Red there.
from Big Red.
2 and the green neck.
And then Swara just kills himself. Bishan going down on point. Getting some nice progress on the point here. And now Vanquish having started to roll out of there. Their spawn.
Both
Rally
rallies
again.
being used, except the grab for C4. And no
How they
care.
roll this damage with easy.
Starts top life. Counter grab from Vanquish. But no follow up on it. Except
Basic charge goes down. Or they do still have people on point.
bomb from Spar.
That seems Big Red is going to, yeah, Big Red goes and resets.
Kamala just hiding here. And he
Dark
gets
Hunter
himself.
does have Shatter. And Debishan does have Coalescence again. Advantage in Vanquish's favour with C4 only having Transcendence. Oh, they do also
Transcendence
have...
and grab. And
Yeah.
Shatter's coming online. The
However, you do
this
have
could be fairly
Beat Drop being built up for.
big Shatter.
Two grabs as well as Shatter.
Counter.
Huge
Big bomb again from Big Red there. Again,
both
2.
Zabs and Spy going down. And Shanks has already built his way up to
Should be.
another Shatter. Shanks playing in a very aggressive position. And getting a huge 5-round Shatter. Huge plays coming out for Shanks. Some very interesting positioning. However, it does
There
turn
we
out
go.
well.
Team kill.
Did you see the
I
jump
will
that
be
came
back
out
in
for
touch
Shanks?
with this. Yes. I just need to nip
To
toilet.
3. Switch
Sorry.
sides.
Well, you know, have the pleasure of
Initiating match.
hearing me speak, even though you've been hearing that for the last I don't know how long, so I could do a tiny little Q&A now. If anyone has any questions, if you'd like to put them in the stream chat, I'll do my best to answer them. Just waiting to see who
Ready
heroes
for
everyone's
battle.
picking. And okay, this is triple DPS coming out for
Straight up troll picks from C4.
C4. This is just a gold comp.
Straight up troll picks.
Attackers incoming.
Again.
30 seconds.
Just disrespecting Vanquish completely. And if they win this, Vanquish should go hang their heads in shame.
Yeah, this is just a gold comp. With Vanquish again running goats.
5, 4, 3,
Osbeed switching on to the Mercy. With them running 1 healer and 3 DPS.
Against the scouts. Dark
Go
Hunter
back,
already
Bastion.
dropping live.
The other Bastion here with all their shields. Quick enough. Dark Hunter
Shanks
taking down
goes down.
Shanks. Oh, he does get
But the
this.
Ves comes in. You need no Ves for the Bastions.
Calhoun does go down as far
And
as
this
Big Red.
comp does seem to be being overpowered. And rightfully so. Vanquish are winning here.
Time to read my ATM.
Probably
This is just a gold game.
Okay, May Window switching onto the Zen, but still running that Bastion sim.
Well, I suppose Bastion Sim could work. I suppose
It can work.
You'd more see the Bastion on the attack in a pirate ship sort of form. But I suppose they're running a defensive pirate ship. Let's hope it's not like the USS Maiden will blow themselves off. Shanks has Shadow. However, just about all of the ults are coming out on the side of C4. They're losing quite considerably. Only balls being Shanks still alive. However, Shanks don't get a pre-boss Shadow.
But Shanks,
No picks to
Shanks
follow
goes
it up.
down there.
They've just wasted all of their ults. However, they are switching onto what seems to be a more normal comp, I guess. It's just Junkrat goats. Junkrats and goats. Which kinda makes a bit more sense to the comp. Dark Hunter getting a big shot at
Spar getting
Back
one
and
with the
gone.
bomb, but decent pick there onto the Lucio.
Howard
And
does get
Sabat.
traded out. As well, it does go down.
Poorly tight.
Time to read my ATM.
But that coalescence is definitely turning into Vanquish's favour. As they are now
Cover Spot does
running
get
over.
taken out of his Mac.
Spar suiciding to get this mech back, I assume.
I would guess so, unless he's planning on switching. No, it was just for to get it back.
Okay. They still have the ultimate advantage just inside the favour. Of Vanquish.
Trans does come
No
out
picks
from
from
there.
that, the initial usage.
A wasted grab from Big Red, getting absolutely no one. However, these picks are going in the favour of C4.
I apologise there for switching off the camera just as the shank shattered. Switched off the POV, but there we go, let's go for another aggressive hold for C4. Will it work this time?
You saw a
Big
big
bomb
one
at the
from Ronaldo.
forward. Nothing there, except for the balloons.
Spark can't stop Big from getting back. Not Big Red, Kamala getting back into his man.
Shank's dropping low. Sand barrier, I think saving him for a while longer.
Shatter coming out from Shatter.
Gets the shot there, gets Zabs with that shot.
Gets Spad as well.
Огонь по готовности!
Grab coming out. That's what Spad is there. Loads
Lots
of
of what's
ults being
going to
popped
get
this
hit.
fight.
Sand barrier and Transcendence keeping both teams alive equally. Except the picks for Vanquish now coming in. Just eventually starting to get up in this fight.
These fights are starting to become very sloppy as it becomes more of a brawl rather than a team fight. Oh, I think in that case,
Zab's got the
Dodge
grab,
does
but
drop the beat.
beat used early before the grab.
Огонь по готовности!
Nah. There we go, 5 man.
And a big shot at
Massive bomb from Star. 4-man bomb.
huge bomb.
That
This is winning the
the other
point.
bomb.
Should win the point.
Team
That was a great combo there with the grab. Grab self-destruct.
I got
Good
you.
for all
Cannot
those
get
big.
back in time.
Vanquish executing.
Which I suppose, considering how C4 have been playing this match, you wouldn't have expected that but with the comp that they were playing, it should have been an easy take from Vanquish, which evidently it looked like it was.
Yeah. Hopefully we see a bit more genuine attempt now from C4 as
Yeah.
the map is now on the
Especially-
line and they are in a pretty
Ready
decent
for
disadvantage. And there we go.
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah,
the ball on
now
their
we just
genuine
have-
balls.
We just have notes coming out from both sides. With Merriwinder going on to Tracer.
attackers incoming in
Unless he plans on switching,
Alright, game face on.
which I assume he will, seeing as Reagan Lucio doesn't really have healing to keep up all these tanks.
Okay. Just got my own team chatting shit about me in the Twitch chat.
But Merriwinder doesn't seem to be switching off. Merriwinder seems to be AFK.
Get behind me.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's what I was at. However, only coming out of the spawn doors now could cause C4 to have a big disadvantage going into this fight. Doesn't seem to be too much.
Dark Hunter dropping down to half there, but manages to make it fairly safe to
Come on,
back to
then kick off.
both lines dropping there.
Trade that.
Callahan dropping as well. Before they got the first pick, but seems to be losing the fight.
Our C4 do look to be taking
Get the grab
points
though.
and they are losing the fight.
Oh, poor bomb.
Nobody.
And I think that is Vanquish eventually reclaiming the point after the one fight. But
Unless Hammond gets this back, which he doesn't. He almost got back in
overall,
time.
semi-decent push.
score 3-3. Switching sides.
So,
However,
yes.
again, with the way C4 were playing in the early maps, quite unexpected.
Yeah,
Because I thought this would have been an easy take from an easy map for C4 to take. Again, receiving more news from the XOL game with Infinity winning map 4, so it's only 3-1 to XOL. However,
well, it should take them off the bottom of the league table now, putting them ahead of Influx on map differential with Infinity's first map win of the season.
yeah,
But if C4 do go on to lose this match, this could come back to bite them later on in the season.
it could.
With that map differential. Like, as much as C4, they've won this game. Like,
And they
But-
did dominate in the early rounds, early maps.
yes,
but
they did. And they've shown a lot of promise and proven that they are still future champions. Or last season's champions, and to be feared. But,
However, again, now they're getting on the spawn was very late. The Symmetra turret's completely
Teleporter online.
unnoticed by Vanquish as they just walk around with it. Maybe going down. Again, he got in the fight late and leaves early. Could be huge.
Marla
damage there.
dropping there as well.
be huge.
Bastion,
Right.
Godspeed needs to get some stuff done on that Bastion. Big Red's
Just
getting
very
one.
low.
Yahi param vastavikta hai.
And the Bastion drops. C4 needs some picks now if they are to win this fight. To get the DMAC onto start.
Callahan does go down.
As he was remacking there, that is a big loss.
Both coalescents are being tossed. And Godspeed does have tank configuration. Excuse me, tank configuration when he gets back. However, seems this is just going to go.
He can make it to touch.
Wow. And he doesn't. This is just going to be a Vanquish map.
Vanquish take.
Vanquish take the final map. Quite a
Okay.
disappointing showing from
Play of the game.
C4 in the last map, but what can you do?
Fire at will. Nerf this.
No.
That's the big bomb from Spa. Oh man,
Very,
very well played. I believe there was a stun by Basic and the 97% kill participation. By Basic. Stun by Basic there onto the Vine to help out with that massive Diva bomb.
Basic hard carrying. Again, on that final map.
Okay.
I will
And that
see.
is-
See if we can get
You
people
want to bring somebody in for an interview?
I was going to see if I could.
Yeah.
Ask Ocean if he wants to. Doubt he will, but I'll ask. He's probably.
Okay.
Maybe that wouldn't be the best idea, actually. Let's try Kamala. I will message him now.
Try and bring Kamala in here after his very impressive performance on Vine throughout the game.
Especially for him being an off-tank player.
Oh, is he? I didn't realise that.
Yeah. Godspeed mentioned it earlier.
I was not paying attention.
Clearly.
I apologise.
You just talk about some stuff while I message Kamal here.
Okay, so after that game, we now have C4 getting back to winning ways after their loss last week.
To us.
They will now be moving up to 4th in the table with Vanquish. I now believe, as I am updating the standings as we speak, will be dropping down to 6th place, I believe. As Spartans also won 4-0. So that was, and also this was the first game this week that was not a 4-0 stomping to one side. So
Let's stop the mic here.
um, I'm assuming I left it on public.
Yes, you did.
I apologise.
I will invite Kamal.
And to answer your question, Dom, Sif are top of the league currently without a single map dropped.
They have
I
been
will
quite, quite dominant in the early stages so far.
Yes.
However, everything could change.
Okay. Is
Kamal doesn't
anybody joining
join-
for an interview?
No, I was asking Kamal, but if he doesn't join in the next 30 seconds, because I just sent him an invite, then I suppose we should just end the stream.
I am about to reveal what the standings are
Oh,
as soon as
okay.
I have updated them so I can actually read it out properly. So I am about to do that.
Actually, I'll see if I can get base again.
Affinity lost? Yeah, basic should join.
I'll see if I can get base again. See if he wants to say anything.
-4.
you go, basics here.
Influx lost this week. Ah.
Hello. Make sure your
Hello.
audio is included.
My,
Sounds
my audio is
of course does.
included. Is there a reason why you invited me?
Yeah, I was gonna.
An interview.
I was gonna
if
try and
you're
get Kamal
happy
on this.
to
He
do
wouldn't
one.
join. So
Love
we
to
got
do
you.
an interview.
How do you feel the match went as a whole? Obviously.
Match?
Yeah.
Okay, so the match for me was split into two completely different parts. I think it's pretty obvious to see which parts those were. There was the first 3 maps, and there was the final map. And first 3 maps, it was absolutely horrendous. It was like we'd never played together before. It was like we were 6 solo queue players, and we weren't listening to each other. We weren't grouping up. We were all trying to win the game on our own. And ultimately that led us to get completely rolled by C4, who was better at playing together. But in the final map, Sentai just decided, okay, we're going to run goats, we're going to listen to me, we're just going to go for it. And we played well as a unit. It ended up working really well, as you saw in Blizzard World. We completely turned it around. I think we looked like a completely different team. It felt like a different team, and it's promising. To end a match like that after getting rolled for 3 maps and then to do... we didn't really dominate, but we got the win, and it felt good. I think it's promising, so we're optimistic going into the future matches, but it sucks to take the L,
Yeah, it did look a lot better on that final map, especially with you getting 97% kill participation. How do you feel about that?
I was just staying alive. I taped down my right trigger and just started walking forward.
Yeah. You did seem that when Spa got his 4K on the
Yes.
Diva, it seemed you did have
Was there a stun
quite a
there?
role to play.
Oh yeah, that was quite
Yeah,
a play that
that
we
looks-
kind of ran there. That was cool.
Did you get a stun on the Reinhardt or something during that? Or was it just...
I
complete
think
luck
so.
that-
To be complete, Shatter come down too. So I don't know if it was me or the Reinhardt who actually ended up bringing their Reinhardt down, but we stunned, shattered, and bombed to ensure that they'd all be on the ground, and it ended up working out.
You did take that final point in the end, even though you did use a lot of ults, you just managed to keep C4 away from the point. It was a good game to watch. The
Got a
final
question from Jay from TBM. In your opinion, who was the best player on C4?
My opinion, who's the best player on C4? That's quite the
this
question
game,
there.
Just this game.
Oh, this game in general? Oh, it has
Yeah.
to be Godspeed. He was... I don't know how we gave him so much charge, but he always found a way to be completely fat on Zarya, and he just kept walking forward and mowing us down. For the first 3 maps.
Yeah.
Fourth map, it's a different story, but for the majority of the match, Godspeed was one of the main reasons why we were being torn apart. Mary did well on the support as well. He was staying alive. We couldn't focus him very well because his positioning was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think, Godspeed was the biggest factor for C4 and the reason why they did so well in this match.
Who do you think was the best player for Vanquish? If we're asking about C4, then we obviously have to ask about Vanquish.
Vanquish? It has to be ER2. I don't remember his numbers, but Sentai, obviously you know him.
Yeah, Sentai.
He despite us losing those first 3 maps, he was getting a lot of picks on the DPS he was playing. He was kind of popping off a little bit. Obviously not enough to change the tide for us, but there's only so much you can do. But I think the main reason is in that last map, he played the Lucio, he shot called extremely well, better than I've ever done. So his ability to make us turn it around and completely change our play style and change our emotions and stuff like that. Without him, we wouldn't have been able to take that 4th map and turn it around. So yeah, he was probably the best player on Vanquish that game.
I was quite confused when I saw Sentai coming out on the Lucio, but it clearly worked out for you in the end. How do
Yeah,
feel
if you want to
about-
know the reasoning... Oh, sorry.
No, you go, man.
Yeah, if you want to know the reasoning behind that, he was trying to call in the previous matches, but it's hard to call his DPS sometimes, or whatever he was playing beforehand, so he's like... And I was fine switching off the Lucio, like, gotta prove I'm not a Lucio one-trick. I am. But,
Your brig also did.
But
look
yeah,
pretty good.
it was good.
Well, I think that's just about everything wrapped up. Thanks for
Awesome. Thanks for having me
coming
on.
on. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thank you guys. You need me to leave the party or?
Now
You
let's
can
just
stick
wrap it up.
around if you want, 'cause I'm about
I'd like
to
to stick
read
around.
out the standings.
Ooh.
Oh, scary.
The updated standings after this week.
Dang.
So, okay, here we go. So, in first place, still, undefeated so far, not going to boast too much, is Sif on 9 points with a perfect map record. In second on 6 points is Impulse. Just behind them by 1 map is TBM. Both of them teams are undefeated so far, but have only played 2 games, so due to bye weeks, so are capped at 6 points. In fourth, just sneaking ahead, is Spartans, after their win this week, 4-0 against Influx, I believe. In fifth place, after their fairly surprising win, is C4. Who obviously former champions, actually proving that, or not proving, coming good again,
Reinforcing.
hopefully.
Yes, coming good again.
In sixth, just inside the playoff spots, is Vanquish. They're now 1-on-1 so far after the game you've just watched.
And their bye week.
Yeah, and their bye week. You also have next in seventh is Demented, who played 1, lost 2. Yeah, they're still a playoff contender, still in that playoff hunt. Also in that playoff hunt is not Reborn Knights, or whatever they are now
Sorry
called.
about the confusion there. Eventually we'll figure
Yeah.
something out to call them.
Yeah, there's nothing better we can really think of.
For the time being, I've just called them not Reborn Knights. Finally, getting off the mark in 9th place is XOL, who won against Infinity today. And then getting their first map win in 10th is Infinity, who finally have...
They took a map?
Hopefully we'll be getting something going.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
3-1 to
They took the final map
Nice
of Exile.
job. Congrats to them.
And then the team not taking a map so far is
Yikes.
Influx in last. So, yes. And that is the standings. So, yeah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I suppose we should
I
think about finishing up.